Shouts out to the boss man. When he was talking that good shit yesterday, it made me sit back and reflect. The times I was sitting in Lee County Jail, and it takes something to happen to you for you to believe in a higher power. I've seen it myself, especially when you're sitting in that courtroom, or sometimes even first appearance. When I was sitting in first appearance waiting to get sentenced and stuff, and that judge slammed and say life, that's a different feeling. It's a different vibe altogether. Mother start crying, you know what I'm saying? He get back to the what they call cell block. Now he on his knees praying, asking God for a way out, but you wasn't looking for that way out while you was doing this silly shit. You wasn't praising him while you was on the streets with money, riding on 23 with bad bitches in the back seat, doing all sorts of sin. You didn't want to thank him then. You didn't want to praise him. You didn't want to give him his praise. And it all goes down to this at the end of the day. We're ungrateful. And what I mean by ungrateful is you got to appreciate what you got. You got to appreciate the people around you. You got to appreciate the people that love you. Because if you don't, well, you just don't. You learn a harsh lesson. That ain't nobody like your family. Especially when you ain't getting no commissary. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody to give you a phone call. You ain't getting no visits. That time starts to add up and your mind starts to slowly decay. And when your mind slowly starts to decay again, this is when they start believing in God. Like he said, I'm a man of the word. I gave that shit up. I'm the same way. Because the old adage is, it's new to you, but it's old to me. I done seen a lot of shit on the Fort Myers streets in the 239. I done seen a lot of my friends get killed. I done seen a lot of wakes, funerals, hearses getting carried out, and then the nasty comments that come afterwards. Because you know how Southern people talk. They don't give a they gonna say what's on their mind. But back to the jail story that he was reflecting, He said the hard head basically made a soft ass at the end of the day. And that's something my mothers used to teach us, especially if you're from the South. A hard head will make a soft ass. And a lot of them learned too late. So, I'm going to give this message to the youth. Take it from people that already been there. Been locked up. Did a little bit of time. I ain't finna say I done no years and no shit like that, but I've been locked up in Lee County, Duval County, plenty of times, and I can tell you, it's a different situation on the inside than it is on the outside. People are more religious on the inside. But see, here's my question. Where was that on the outside? Why weren't you thanking God for everything that you got then? Because you took it for granted. It didn't mean nothing to you until it all get taken away. And the whole moral of the story is, shouts out the boss man for reminding me of some of these old ghetto stories that, I lived through and witnessed myself. And I can tell you what he said was true. It takes something harsh to happen for a motherfucker to believe in a higher power. Shouts out the boss man.